Well, hello there. This is Cheryl. Cruising is fun anytime. And my better half, Jeremy, better half,
I think she's the better.
whatever.
The other half,
The
Jeremy,
other.
and we are Cruising is Fun Anytime. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. And we're here to tell you about some cruise news extra.
Mm.
This is what we call the extra. Extra.
Yep.
I like it. I like saying that. Extra. Extra what?
Extra news. And this is coming at you straight from Cruise Hive. It's breaking news, actually.
Yes.
It says passengers take legal action after outbreaks aboard P&O ship.
And you know they have a lot, and then also Princess has a lot. So, but go ahead, tell us about it.
It says what was meant to be a couple of birthday celebrations turned sour after passengers fell ill aboard P&O Cruises Ventura in May and June 2025, and now they're taking legal action. Irwin Mitchell, a UK law firm, confirmed on June 30th, 2025, that it is representing more than 60 former passengers who claim to have become sick during recent cruises on Ventura since 2024. Jason Howard of Worthing, West Sussex, boarded Ventura with his sons on May 24, 2025, for a birthday cruise to Spain and France. Just 2 days in, his 14-year-old son became ill with vomiting and diarrhea. 2 days later, his 12-year-old showed symptoms, and soon after, Howard also became sick. The family was asked to isolate, and Howard said they spent only a few days out of the week-long sailing together. He described the state of his cabin as filthy, noting discarded contact lenses on the floor and dust buildup on the skirting boards. He said he complained 3 times before the room was properly cleaned. He also claims he still suffers from bloating, dizziness, and ongoing bowel issues. All I want are some answers, he said. It's the least we deserve.
That's correct.
In a separate incident, Southport, UK retirees Steve and Lynn Smith boarded Ventura on May 10th, 2025 for a 2-week Canary Islands cruise to mark their 65th and 60th birthdays. Within days, Lynn experienced severe vomiting, fatigue, and flu-like symptoms. Steve fell ill soon after and was seen by the ship's doctor. We didn't even get to leave the ship to go on any excursions, he said.
Wow.
Neither, according to the Smiths, have fully recovered. The couple noted that scheduled entertainment was canceled due to staff illness and that they saw another passenger vomit inside the ship's restaurant.
That's bad.
Yep. Irwin Mitchell said the firm is working to uncover what happened and whether any safety issues contributed to the outbreaks.
I know the CDC is concerned too, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it's really bad, especially you look at the ages of the people, the last couple. They probably have underlying conditions, which means it's very important that people that have underlying conditions like myself and the people that are in this article, that you be very careful. And it needs to be where, now I don't know which cruise line does this, and I don't know if any does this, but it would be wonderful if your food was served by one person in the buffet, instead of you grabbing and getting. Cruise lines, all cruise lines should allow their crew members to serve your food. And I think that would eliminate some of these viral outbreaks that they're having. You know, it's the cleanliness. There are times that I don't even do the buffet. You know, I might go to the buffet to get an omelet where somebody is cooking it and handing it to me. But if it's something that other people are or kids are picking it up and putting it back down and their hands, I don't do that, and there should be somebody to serve the ice cream. I mean, it's the little things that cruise lines can do to make things better for them as well as for the clientele that's on their ship. If you have suggestions on how to keep the outbreaks down, put them in the chat, because for me, I think that it should be not a self-serve, but somebody serving you, NCL does it in their local, as well as Shenanigans, or what is it? Oceans. But and they cut it down. You never hear how they're doing, but they're doing it right. If they're serving, they're doing it right. That's just what they're doing. They're doing it right.
The article goes on to read, the law firm is suing P&O Cruises' parent company, Carnival UK, which is a member of the Carnival Corporation. A spokesperson from the cruise line told UK media that it has received a letter from the law firm and are investigating the allegations made. There are some recurring lawsuits and outbreaks also. The latest in complaints are not isolated. In November 2024, Hudgell solicitors lodged a claim on behalf of 115 former Ventura passengers who fell ill during cruises between April and June 2024. Lawyers allege repeated norovirus outbreaks and poor sanitation aboard the vessel, and highlighted a May 11, 2024 sailing from Southampton when over 500 guests experienced symptoms such as vomiting and diarrhea. While P&O Cruises initially stated fewer than 1% of Ventura's 3,200 passengers fell ill, the Southampton Port Health Authority later suggested the actual figure might have exceeded 12%. Guests also alleged that despite a deep cleaning prior to the following May 25th, 2024 cruise, illness still spread during the voyage. Lawyers said they uncovered outbreaks across multiple voyages, including those in April, May, and December of 2024. Similar outbreaks have been reported on P&O Cruises' 5,000 guest Iona, including a February 2025 outbreak that affected nearly 50 passengers and crew members.
Okay, so, and these are upscale cruise lines. So you would think that the cruise line would make it. I'm not saying deep cleaning isn't good, but NCL, washy, washy. And there are places that you can put your hand in and wash your hands. I haven't had a norovirus on a cruise ship, so I can't tell you, because not only do I watch where I eat, I'm very leery, like I said, of buffet food. I will go get breakfast, or most of the time we go to the main dining room for breakfast.
Yes, we do.
And we hear that on MSC, we can take all 3 meals in MSC main dining room.
Yep.
That's a win-win for me.
So our question for you today is, have you ever gotten sick on a cruise ship? And if so, did you go and see the cruise ship doctor? We want to know, because, there's a lot of sicknesses going around. I was real leery about booking Princess in the first place, because a lot of these norovirus outbreaks was Princess. That's all we hear about. So let us know. Have you ever gotten sick on a cruise? And if so, how was it dealt with? Are you still having symptoms? Let us know. We would really like to know that.
And we're up for American Favorite Couple. We would love for you to go over and vote for us. We have specific plans for the money. We're giving $1,000 to our local church. We are also doing a community college fund. Thank you for Hannah. And we're also going to be a blessing to one of our people that come in the morning. We have started a list and we're checking it twice to make sure we didn't miss anybody, that really comes in and chat it up.
And the link to voting will be down in the description of this video. Please hit that link and go vote once per day until voting is done. We really thank you in advance for your participation in voting really for Jeremy and Cheryl.
And we're going to show you the video of the cruise that some lucky person will get. It's a family of 4, or a family of 2, or a family of 1. But here's the cruise. And that's how we're going to be a blessing to someone if we win. We're going to take a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 children on this cruise with us. It's all about being a blessing and how you be a blessing. Like our church is getting 1,000 The rest will be going to Hannah's Community College Fund. And we love y'all. And don't forget to vote. You can have one free vote every day. So go vote and have a good evening.
Yep. Also tune in to Go Live Together Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And that's where the winner is going to be announced. So just pay attention to all the upcoming episodes. And thank you for tuning in advance. Well, that'll do it for today's video. As always, hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you. Bye, guys.